Hi, my name is Keith Piggott. I'm the designer of Drawn to Adventure and the Great Barrier Reef card game. And this is my game, Creatures of the Noble Isles. So this is a competitive game for 2 to 5 players. It takes about 45 to 60 minutes to play. And in it, you are biologists competing to gain the most knowledge about all kinds of different creatures that have just been discovered on this new island. So in the game, what you're doing on a turn, one player is going to be the expedition leader, and they are going to reach in this bag and they're going to draw out one terrain disc and announce what it is. We're going to say hills, and then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to draw a second one out. Okay. Every other player, while the expedition leader is counting to 3, it's deciding, do they want to go with that first terrain? If they do, they point at their board, and then that's what they're going with. If they don't, then whatever gets drawn as the second one is what they end up using. They have to go with desert. As the expedition leader, I actually get my pick of which one I want. So maybe in this case, I'm going to do desert. So each player then is going to go through and activate all the cards in that region from the bottom to the top. These do different things like earning you money, which helps you purchase new cards, new creatures that you can study. It earns you points, knowledge, so this would be a victory point. You can also have movement, which gains you access to more cards to purchase. And then there are also goods that you earn, or supplies. So these are just represented by the brown cubes over here. And certain creatures will require you to turn in so many supplies for you to be able to study them effectively. So in this case, since I picked desert, I'm going to gain 2 money from that first card. I'm going to gain a point and 2 more money. And then as the expedition leader, we can come out here to the main board. And I have 5 movement right now. So I could buy any of the next 5 cards here. So some of these cards are items that get you one-time benefits. So we'll explain this one here in a second, but you can do things like move cards around in your display. You can get additional spaces to store supplies. And then of course there are more creatures that you can buy. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna buy this creature to study. So it goes in the swamp area. I spend my 12 money, and I spend all my movement. And then, now anytime that I activate that region, I'm going to be able to activate that card as well. I will put out a new card here, and then the other thing that happens is because I passed my base camp, which would be like where I started the game, I get to pick, well, there should be 2 discs out here. I get to pick one of these 2 discs to go into the bag. So let's say Volcano looks pretty good for me. I'm going to put that in the bag. And then I'm going to take this other one and put it down here, which gets me some points for the end of the game. This is also your timer on the game, so after one player has made it around so many times, that is what ends the game, and whoever has the most points is the winner. So that is how the game is played. What I think makes it special is it's really that whole mechanic around being able to add discs to the bag. So games like Machi Koro, there's always that frustration when somebody builds up their number 4 region and then you keep rolling 4s. So this lets you actually purchase cards that change the odds, which I think is really kind of interesting. The other thing that I like about it is that push your luck mechanic. So it's very simple to understand. It's a fun little mechanic where you can get some bad draws, which are can be interesting and fun, and get some great draws sometimes. So that is the game. Again, it's a very light, kind of family weight game, so I hope you like it.